All right, race 2 of Frostbiting. That is the 1 minute signal. First race we had only 12 pedal power on the line. Even he was a little bit off. And then 11 was pretty close to the line. I think it was okay tacking there, a little close there, you know, run port and you're tacking. 12 seems to be the tack. Looks like it's been favored. Try the cap a little bit in that first race. Alright, I do look at what time you got? 25. We have Bob in the boat. Bob driving me around, so we're going to be able to get a lot tighter shots here. Okay. I don't know. I think I want to be. I want to get going here. You got to stop it now. Get this boat going. Get the boats going. Okay. Yeah, we could have powered up by at least 5 seconds earlier than that. Okay. I was wondering whether Jim was all set to roll into attack, and it was no problem at all because Bob Perry also on boat 11. They went straight into the attack. Jim was he on that boat over too much last race in the last, so let's try to flatten that sucker out. Okay, flatten it out, baby. Woo! It's a big lefty. You know, not that far left in the first race for his beat. Second beat of the first race, he had some nice stuff on the right-hand side. Second with Jim went through second and first race. The boat not being flat is hurting 12. I think 11 is starting to scoot out to leeward, but it's still a port left, so it's quite the battle here. Okay, here's Sorcerer. That's Sal Rosen, maybe? And it was good for him to get tacking, but wow, that was just a whole mess up on that tack. Still doesn't have the jib going. Then as soon as it get your body down, get low, starts having that extra pitch. Okay. So the battle happens again. 11 and 12 battling out for 1 2 12 tacks away. Interesting. Okay. I think that was just the breeze died. A little velocity header. That wasn't really a directional header. If I'm 12, I'm sorry, I wouldn't have attacked. But here goes 11 following suit, so at least they're not splitting from each other. I wonder, the boat 18 and the other two to leeward, how much further they get up into that corner there before they also need to come back. But we'll see. There goes 18 lifting up. I wonder if 18's not going to make a gain on the 1-2 horses. We'll see. Okay, but here comes the next pup. You got to get the boat flat. What do I see? One leg up on the rail. That's it. You got 5 people in the boat. I believe the 5th person is there for weight anyway. All right. The closer we get to the weather mark, the breeze is probably going to mellow out. Okay. Let's see. Jim's going to make this cross. Ooh, exciting. Oh, I thought he had it easy, but once the jib luffs like that, you either have to tack immediately or just duck him. I would have ducked. Okay, now Deke is in control here of freedom. Bob Perry can decide when to tack and, you know, how much he wants to pin Jim there. Okay, if Jim had just tacked and ducked him on port, Jim would come back on starboard tack at the top of the mark and certainly be better off than he is right now. Okay. Meanwhile, as I mentioned that 18 might have made a gain here, and it has, but just as I turn the camera to it, the knock is starting to come in. So they've got good breeze, but the starboard angle isn't as good. So they've clearly made a gain, but not enough to go over the top of the 1-2 horse over here. Okay. 22 is right in the edge of the breeze here. They're really hoping this will hang on. Boy, just a little more velocity and they can get over the top. And now they're fighting around the first mark. So these guys are 1-2, but now Perry's playing the, hey, let's fend him off completely. So at this point, Bob's not tacking to the weather mark, and he's probably losing the whole rest of the fleet. But he feels great because he's got Jim, crushing Jim. So I can't believe he hasn't tacked yet. Okay, you don't want to be reaching in too much of the mark because you're losing to the boats on the other side of the fleet. Meanwhile, 18, though, it did not tack and create any separation there. So 18 is kind of just following. So they're not an issue. Let's see all the 22 horses here. I'm falling in the boat, but I got a good shot of that, Flynn. Okay, I'm back. Yeah, I don't get it. If I'm 22, way back here, I tack to board and try to lead the 18 horse out this way. I don't see there's much to be gained over here because again, you're coming in the last boat of the group of 4, and you're on the 4 tack lane line. Hey, I could easily be wrong. All it takes is a big pop here. Right now, 18 does look like they came down a bit there. Okay. So it may work out great for them, but here they are. 22 is reaching in. Doesn't seem right, but it might work anyway. Okay. Isn't it nice to get a whole big picture of a boat? See how quickly they get these things going. You know, the offset isn't very long, so it doesn't give the crew much time to get the crew going. Okay, D, you're not going to let out your main at all? You really got to? Not even a little bit? Okay. The skipper, they get so distracted with the crew's doing, they don't take care of their most normal jobs, you know. I wonder if Freedom's going to pull over. They are. Because I wonder if Freedom was going to go right and roll into a jibe, but they did such a great pop job. I think they would try to just get a bit more to windward and blanket this guy. Okay. And so they are going to do the job. I don't know. I think they had a chance to really blanket 11 nicely if they just held on with them. Okay. But they're on their own, nice, free, and clear air. Okay, now it's just who's on the right jibe, 12 on port or 11 on starboard. Another nice popping by 22, 16, holy moly. Okay, Mary out there, that, good crew, but just, there you go, bring that pole forward a bit more, and if you heel, please ease your main out a bit more. Okay, so the popping was good, but the handling of the kite after the popping is still not good. Drive the boat down. The boat was in too much breeze to sail that high of an angle. Okay. Look at Jim. Jim, he jibed away, and he's already given up and jibed back. That's just a loss. That's just extra distance sail. And he no longer has any lateral separation with that. So he lost a little bit to the third place boat. Okay. All right, we'll see the last popping here. Ease the main, come on guys, ease your mainsail when you round the leeward mark. It's the simplest thing, okay? Poor Bob, he's trying to drive the boat, but I'm in the bow, just weighing it down. Well, look at that double picture. Bob on the photograph, I'm on the video. Smile, can't get camera. Okay, now 16, you've got enough breeze. I don't think you have to heat it up that much. Okay, and that's also why the spinnaker is collapsing. And if they're in, wow, I'm shocked. I'm worried about them heating them up on starboard tack, and they're attempting to jibe. So they had to turn that boat down a whole bit before they could pull off the jibe. But I'd say probably okay place to jibe. Okay, let's come on. It's simple. Put the pole parallel to the wind direction. Okay, that's the general setting. Then lay the sheet out. If it curls too much, it'll end up collapsing. So you pull it in. In, out, in, out, in, out, constantly on the spinnaker sheet. There's no reason why these kites in this breeze should have this much lopping going on. Okay, let's see how the 11 horse does on the trim. Pretty good. He almost trimmed the main a little bit too soon, a little too hard too soon. In other words, the main was already on a close off position, but the boat was only close reaching. Great job of letting the jib be pulled in behind the main, so the jib general wasn't trying to bear the boat off, but you're trying to head up around the buoy. But that was a nice rounding by Bob Perry. Okay. Again, almost too quick on trimming the mane on Jim's boat. Okay, and that can stall a boat out just like having a mane out too far up. Okay. Mane's into close haul, and you're only being reaching while you're on stall mode. Okay, so that hurt a little bit on the rounding. I wonder if he's going to flip and tack. You know? This pup over there, it worked the last race. But you know what? He's really doing well. He's in a cruise. I'm not sure 12 should tack. I think they're just making a gain with straight line speed. So stick with that, I think. Sometimes the best move is no move. Okay. Oh, I can't watch trains. You know, of course, when we finally get it up, of course, the spinnaker she loves to go up with it. All right, again, a bit spread out today, the fleet. So Jim does look pretty quick there. Okay, he's looking pretty quick. Perry, I wonder, the boat's a little bit too flat now. He's coming into the low. I wonder if there's one more blast over there that he can come across on. I wouldn't dig it much further. Okay, again, even if you have to duck somebody when you're on the left side of the course, you can duck them and come back on stop attack. Oh boy. It's happening. I think that we're going to get a little bit more dock water in the middle. Okay. But there's no one really to take up. There is about 60 and they can take care of that. 22, I don't know. Maybe give up a little bit more than that. It's a bit of a scout. Too busy. No, I'm full. Okay. But what do you know? Jim went for the tack first. It looks good. He's probably going to get to this blast over here, in the middle, of course, here. Don't pinch now. So there's the breeze here in front of us in the middle, and then the next pop is coming up over here. And you wonder whether 11 is going to get into that right up on the top. But I'm just curious anyway. We'll see. I wouldn't tack though, because I don't think you want to make a 3-tack lead. Look at that, just coming up with speed. All right, holy moly, this is interesting. It was 11 going to get the wind. It's Orion. 12 is getting the outside lift. The boat to leeward is lifting up more than the boat to windward. Of course, velocity has a bit to do with that. Okay, so I'm sure Perry's like, what the hell is this? You know, again, I wouldn't say tactically that Bob's done anything wrong. But the win right now is favoring Jim. But you know what? They're not there yet. So I'm thinking there's going to be one more lefty at the top, and I think Bob is going to end up getting on top after all. We'll see. All right, I'm sorry. I get to disagree. I just don't think Bob. I think Jim tacks there, and there's anything good to become. If you're not tacking onto a lift, it's like, hey man, I'm crossing. Why bother? You're just getting you to the left port lay line, and you're not making a gain here. You're just doing extra moves. I don't think you're gaining speed on tacks. There should have been a 1-tack fish to this beat, okay? And it's going to be a 3. So I will say this, if a big lefty was going to come in, you know, what's his name? Jim, is it? It's Jim? Yeah. Jim is at least close to that situation, but yeah, I think it would have been better off to just stick to your guns, work to the starboard attack lane line, come back on starboard attack, you know. So we'll see. But again, there's still a chance that that he can pinch off Bob, but he's still got to be able to come about. Okay, you can't be stopping until you tack. Okay, so I think Perry might have the pin job going here. Okay, I doubt very much that situation would have happened if Jim had just come over and come on over here and done a single tack to finish off this beat. Okay, but it's fun. It's fun to have them this close. But now there's no pressure on Perry unless, there's no reason. That doesn't help anything. No reason to bring him up. not going to make you get by them. So I don't know. I think it's better to go fast and just get it further ahead than the rest of the fleet and pick a different time to attack, because I don't think fluid boat trying to push them up there. So, pretty good tacks. Nice short lane line, so it's easy to judge. Okay. Last time, Jim's crew had the better popping. I think he should have held out and tried to blanket 11 to the windward side. Instead, they jibed away. Let's see what happens this time. God, that I'm supposed to shut the heel. Why are we heeling like that? That's heading the boat up. Don't heel. Let out the... Letting out a mainsail is not always a bad thing. Okay? And again, it's not getting out on the roundings. Has anybody done that today? Ease the main when they're better off? That should be an easy hourglass to fix. I don't think they know what's happened yet. That should pull out, but no, you're too low here. You got to heat it up on the light stuff. Perry should just jive or heat it up, but if he heats it, Perry should be jiving. You don't hold the boom out. Holding the boom out is only going to make the boat go backwards. So there's the jive. Sometimes it's okay to jive even if the pole isn't jived yet. You know, it's just more important to be on the other jive, you know. So, all right. Now the breeze is coming back. So now it's the opposite. Don't heat up too much. But I don't know why we can't pull the sheaves. I don't know what's happening with the 11th boat. Maybe the halyard is a little snagged. But I'd be more worried about flying the kite even at the lower position, because there's no reason why. Oh, there they go. Fine. I don't know. A lot of luffing in the spinnaker. Capital, that's Matt Flynn. Oh, now it goes out. Oh, great. I want to bitch. You know, I'm terrible. I'd rather say criticize and say, oh, great job. Yeah. Anyway, I was about to comment how Jim Pettipart's been sailing downwind with his main still way too far in. And I was going to give it an example of Bob Perry over there with the main properly out. But as I went to do that, Jim's ears were burning, and he knew he had to use that main out. Okay. That's as low. Ooh, this is tough, because any lower, he might be by the lee, but he's going to have to go to this. It's a toughie. If you got a great crew, you jive. You do 2 jives before you get to the leeward mark. There's no way in the world Jim's doing that. So if he's going to the right gate, he's going to have to go low and slow, or if he goes to the left gate, he's got to follow the leader. Oh, is it the finish? Finish. Oh, good. I see. It doesn't matter to me. There's still technical shit to talk about. Stuff to talk about. So in my mind, okay, they were running gates, but it doesn't change the fact that Jim is by the lead now, and I know what he's trying to do. He's trying to sail a more direct line to the finish. Oh, hey, never mind. The puppers are now through, and now he looks pretty good. The grease is not so light. Looks pretty good. And now it's actually Bob Perry that could come down. So wouldn't this be cool? I'm on this. Okay. Look at that. Easily. Easily, Jim. I love it. Okay. Okay, so again, what was the difference? Puff came through. What was sailing by the lee with the new breeze, you're not really sailing by the lee, you're just sailing dead downwind there. Okay, sort of. You know what I'm trying to say anyway. And then it was Bob that should have matched the sailing angle. When that pup came through with Bob, had come down at the exact same time that Jim came down, and Bob would have won that race, in my opinion. Okay, I don't think the one into the line was more favored than the other. Okay, so Matt, and okay, into the sun will look, and there's the other 3. All right, good enough.